always happens, at 5:02 PM. And Lindsay, you have roll call. We have the minutes from the May meeting. We do not have a June meeting. We didn't have quorum. Do we have any corrections to the May minutes?
Motion to approve.
Motion
Second.
and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Approved minutes from May. Do we have any public comment? Okay. Committee reports. John, or do you want us to hold off on you?
No, that's fine.
Okay,
I'll just pass these out.
okay.
For y'all. Okay. If you follow the logic of we didn't have a May meeting, we don't have many May expenses. So in June, we only had receipts. We collected 54 and a half basically on the tax revenues for the first half payment that everybody made in May, and $116 of interest. So we brought in 54,561. We did not have any expenditures. So we ended up with 147,452 in cash at the end of June. Now we can catch up on all those bills. We have a few. Lindsay, the first 6 months at $50 a month, $300. Perennials galore, the planting of the planters, additional soil, some mulch, and the planter maintenance for 2025. So the whole kit and caboodle, $29,447.49. Then we have, I broke it down into 3 sections for Mofield Property Services. Watering of plants. This is for the weekend before, right before Memorial Day weekend, all the way through June 30. So about 6 weeks, 5.5 weeks. Grand total of the watering was $5,631. So $1,000 a week, roughly. And then we also had sidewalk maintenance. That goes for a couple weeks prior to the watering, from May 12th through June 30th, 8 weeks, 500 a week, 4,000. And then LaPorte County Project Management for the planter at Michigan and Lincoln Way. Jamie had sent that over, said everything was done on that project. That's 8,000. So grand total, 47,000, rough number. So we go from 147 to about 100 after this. So those were the vouchers and bills that were in either my email inbox or in the box in the treasurer's office this at 2 o'clock this afternoon.
Is the planner the insurance proceeds that we got earlier this year, mostly?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I think if you look back, January, we had 7.
Yep.
There's a $7,000 deposit.
Yeah,
And
that
it
was
an
just,
$8,000. So it's an offset.
And then the watering and the maintenance, that's just per contract? That's
Yep.
what we have. And then obviously the perennials galore is is that?
Contract as well.
Contract we already approved, so.
Yep.
Motion to approve the claims.
we have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
Motion is second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Okay, and she's gonna pass those around. And then, John, you're all good then?
Yep.
Okay. Jamie with maintenance.
Okay, as John said, the planter at Lincoln Way in Michigan has been completed. I don't have anything else that I'm aware of with maintenance other than the photos that are attached to your packet. This is in the 600 block of Michigan Avenue. You'll notice that there are bricks that are popping up, protruding, some are loose. I actually walked the site. There are 2 area businesses that have concern within that block that have talked about it being a tripping hazard and a hazard, what have you. So I am going to request quotes for repair, and I will get that to you guys as soon as I have those available so that we can see what that would cost to get that repaired, and I'll send that through email.
Okay, and I believe that that would qualify under an emergency hazard because you said that some of the bricks are physically loose, right?
Yes.
And able to be knocked into. So with that one, after you get the quotes, if you could just send those out to us, and we can try to get those approved as soon as possible, whichever one we decide to go with.
And that's all I have.
Okay. Then I have flowers. The flowers are planted. The flowers are planted, and we do have the shorter flower beds put in place, and we're going to see how those go this year. And I think they look really nice. That's what I going on with the plants. We're keeping them watered. We have had a bit more watering than I expected with them, but I do believe that part of that is because of we've been keeping the amount of soil in the planters lower, and so we've had to water as more than what was expected. And I think that since we're past the 4th of July and it should start getting a little bit better, we can start trying to do that maybe twice a week instead of the 3 times a week. Brad, trees.
Nothing new, although in between meetings, I think we did take a vote on removing of a tree. So probably just adding that to the minutes that we had 2 people abstain, and I think the majority then voted in favor of removal.
Yep.
So
And the tree has been removed. at this
has been
point. Yep.
removed. Okay.
Do we have anything long-term design?
Nothing that I was made aware of.
Okay. Do we have any old business that we need to address? Any new business? I do believe it is your turn. We're at the end of the meeting. That's, yeah. No, yeah. Yeah, we're,
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
okay. And we are adjourned.